Hey everyone, today I just wanted to talk about some of the autism struggles and also just some of the things that a lot of people don't understand that children and parents, children who have autism and parents who are parenting children with autism need. Something that I was talking to one of my good friends with, she has a child with autism as well. And we were actually at the fireworks for the 4th of July last night. And by the way, happy 4th of July yesterday. I hope everyone had a really good day. I had a lot of fun with my kids and some neighbors. But, anyways, something that we were talking about was how important it is to have a set schedule and to keep with that schedule, because if not, our children with autism have a really, really difficult time. Sometimes it ends in big tantrums. I know maybe some of you who think of a tantrum, you're thinking of like a 2 or a 3-year-old like upset because they didn't get what they wanted. That's pretty typical. But we have children who are now like around 8 and 9 who behave the same way, just because they are so overloaded in their minds that they are unable to process it and be able to, they don't have the thing in their mind like most normal people do, just to be able to be like, okay, so this didn't go my way, or this is the way it's going to be instead, so that's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world for me. I can move on and do something different. Children with autism, they don't have that in their mind, and it's something that has to be learned for a really, really long time. It takes them a very long time to really catch on and understand things and how to behave and react to things. So it's really difficult to have a child with 2 to 3-year-old tantrums still, even at that age, and they can continue on until adults, even if they're not taken care of. And behavior therapy helps a lot with that. Just going to counselors, therapists for understanding, and it's really important as a parent to someone with autism to be able to be their advocate and to stand up for them and to help other people realize what they're going through, and also setting up appointments for your children with autism to be able to get the help that they need from professionals. Because, like for me, when I found out about autism and my child possibly having it, my oldest child, I honestly was very naive. I did not know what autism was, to be quite honest. I had no idea. And then I just did a lot of research. I talked to a lot of professionals, and I learned a lot. And so one of the things that I like to do is to talk to people about it, to help them understand and to spread awareness. Because I know that there's at least 1 or 2 children who will be in your child's class throughout life or in their life who have autism, and sometimes it's hard to understand them. So if they are taught and you are taught as a parent to understand autism, it helps the child with autism and their family, just with bullying and parents worrying about their children being bullied and things like that. So it's just really important to understand other people and why they're different. But anyways, I hope that all made sense. I'm just like, my mind thinks faster, I think, than I talk, and then I get all scrambled whenever I talk. So I apologize if something was off just now, but anyways, so yeah, going back to the importance of set schedules. It's really hard to go on vacations or to be with extended family who have different schedules, just because our children have set times. This is when we wake up, this is when we have breakfast, and it's not something where someone with autism can just be like, oh, okay, so I need to wait like a couple more hours to eat, or I need to wait a couple more hours before I do this or that, and it's really hard for them to grasp that, and it's hard for them to and they're already having a difficult time being in a different environment. Like if you're on vacation in a hotel, they can have a lot of anxiety and worry, and they're not in the comfortable spot that they need to be. So that's also difficult. So they're already in a difficult environment, and then to have a schedule change on top of that is overwhelming, and it's basically a recipe for disaster, I guess I would say. But it's so I really try to keep things on schedule, and just be an advocate for my kid so that he is not overwhelmed, and his time away or his time doing other things with other people or different activities isn't a bad experience. So anyways, that's just the little thing I want to talk about today with autism, is that scheduling and having a specific just routine is so important for someone with autism. So anyways, I just want to talk about that today. If you have any comments or questions, or if you are looking for support, if you have children with autism, I would love for you to comment. I will be happy to answer questions or give you any more details if you're wondering anything more. I think about once a week I'm going to start trying to talk about autism, and maybe I'll be having a bad day and I can tell you some of the things that I struggled with during that day or that week, or I can just discuss something like I did today about something important for a child with autism or a person with autism that they need to help them through life. So anyways, I hope you had a great 4th of July. Those of you who are autism moms or dads or grandmas or grandpas, or family members who are understanding of this, like, I commend you. I think you are awesome. It's a very difficult thing to be a parent to someone with special needs, and just the understanding and the love that you have, I think, is amazing. And so awesome. You're just the greatest, and don't forget that. So anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and you will see me soon on a different video post. So have a great one. Bye, guys.